Welcome to Gulf Network and Technology's Tuesday Tips and Tricks. Now, here's your host for this week's video, Andrew Elkins.
How's it going, y'all? I'm Andrew, president of Gulf Network and Technology, and today we're actually going to be starting a new series. So a lot of our followers have been asking us to start doing videos on tutorials and introductions on the different equipment that we commonly install. So today we're going to be starting off with the Vilo Mesh Network Router. A lot of our clients out in West Texas, we're commonly installing them for clients who have satellite and cell tower based internet systems. So with the Vilo, let's go ahead and open it. Super easy process, right open on the top here, of course. You got your manual here. We'll look at that here in just a moment. And then right up into it, we got the Vilo router here. Nice white design, no scuffs or anything like that. We got our power. Get this guy on out here. It's usually tucked on in there. And that's it, just 3 items. So after we open up the plastic wrapper here, really just 3 steps. You're gonna plug it in here. The next step is gonna be connecting your internet supply on the wide area network port. That's the bottom one here. And then just downloading the app so we can configure it. So let's go ahead and look at what that looks like on the app.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at the Vilo app. So I've already got this pre-installed off of the Google Play Store. It's also available on the Apple App Store. So on the bottom left of the login button, you'll see the sign up button. Let's go ahead and click that. And you're going to go ahead and create a Vilo account. So you'll type in your email and create a password. You'll accept the terms of service here. And then optionally, you can choose to subscribe to the Vilo newsletter. So once you create that and you verify with your email the little code that they're going to send you, we'll go ahead and log in on here. Let's go ahead and jump forward. Okay, so we've jumped forward and I'm logged in here. So once you're logged in, you're going to see the screen here, and the first thing we're going to do, is the only button there, add Vilo. So it'll give us a little instructions what the things that we need from the container that the device came in. So we're going to want to go ahead and plug it in, connect the internet from the modem to that WAN port that I showed you earlier. Make sure that the yellow LED turns on. It may take a couple of seconds, usually turns on red, and after about 45 seconds to 2 minutes, it turns yellow. And we'll go ahead and then, once it turns yellow, connect to it. So we'll hit the connect to Wi-Fi. We'll scan the Wi-Fi here. And there it is, Vilo _, and it'll show device ID. The last 4 is different for everyone, but mine is B0DF. So we'll go ahead and hit it here. Now I already connected to it earlier, but you'll select it, and then it'll ask you for a Wi-Fi password. You can find this by looking on the bottom of the router itself. You'll see the second line of the white box, Wi-Fi password, and it'll give you it right there. So once we connect onto it, it'll say connected to Vilo. We'll hit add Vilo to my account. We'll wait here. It may give you a couple notifications, like do you want to receive notifications from this app, give access to a couple different things. You can choose to hit yes or no. It's not going to affect anything. There it is, success. We'll hit next. Now it's going to give us the option to set our Wi-Fi name and password. You can click on it and change it here and set your Wi-Fi password. Let's go ahead and hit OK, because I'm not going to change it. And setup complete. You can hit the gray button, add another Vilo if you want to utilize that mesh network. You just have to order a second one, and then you can add them throughout the house. But we're going to go ahead and go back to home. So here we are at our dashboard. Now you can hit Vilos here, the top left box, and it'll tell us the different devices. You can select it. It'll tell us the connection to the network, how it's connected, and some other information. You can factory reset on the bottom there. You can, on the top right, hit the little pencil icon and change the Wi-Fi name. So let's actually do that. Let's save it to living room. Let's go back. Now on the top right, we see devices. So this will tell us all the devices that are connected, the speeds coming through. I wouldn't really trust these. I would try speedtest.net or fast.com as a reliable speed testing site. Let's go ahead and go back. We can do parental controls. This will allow you to be able to set up timed Wi-Fi to turn off, reduce speeds during certain times, and whatnot. You can also create a guest Wi-Fi and enable it. using the little radio button on the right there. There we go. We can set the Wi-Fi name, set the password, and the duration as well. You can hit forever. That was the bottom option there. We'll let that load. Or you can set a certain time for it to be on, and then it'll just stay off. You can do usage reports, see what's going on there, how things are getting utilized, and what devices are using so much internet. You can restart the Wi-Fi. This is great if you're having connection issues with your internet. Then we can go ahead and slide it over, and we can see how it's connected to the internet. It's just straight from the internet to our device because we have it directly connected to the modem. We can hit System Dashboard, select it, and it will scan, make sure you have the latest firmware, that it does have a little thing to scan network security, it'll tell you your signal strength, all really good information. On the top right, there's the little 3 dots to have settings. You can hit Wi-Fi settings, change your Wi-Fi name and password. Notifications allow it to tell you when there's certain issues happening, device online, offline. You can receive a notification if something goes offline or online, and you don't have to be at the house on the Wi-Fi to get those notifications. Super convenient. You won't really need to go into advanced settings. This is going to be something if your internet service provider asks you to do something particular, or if you need advanced networking settings to happen. But if you're in a residential setting and you're just hooking these up, don't worry about it. Firmware upgrade, really good to have. You'll see automatic firmware upgrade is not automatically enabled. It should be. So let's go ahead and enable that. And we see it already has the latest version because earlier I already installed it. So once that's on, it'll stay on. We can go back, and then there's another link to the parental controls there. We can enable it and be able to see all different types of stuff. And that's it. That's how you use the Vilo router. Super easy. If you ever need any help, please make sure to just drop us the line, give us a call, email. We also do text message.
Alrighty, y'all, so that wraps it up today for our first video on the Gulf Network and Technology Tuesday tips and tricks. So I'll see you next Tuesday, and we'll look at another product that we commonly install for our clients.
Thank you for watching, and stay tuned next week for another episode of Gulf Network and Technology's Tuesday Tips and Tricks. You can call Gulf Network and Technology at 210-910-1839